FoilDrive Fusion. This is the full review. We had an absolute blast making this video, riding around and getting used to this unit. So we rode the unit in Efoil mode, which is going to be a total use case for the Fusion. We also did it in Assist mode, and then we did a little bit of comparison with the Lift X because they have similar capacity batteries. We already did the stats and facts video, but here's a comparison between the Fusion battery on the bottom and then the FoilDrive battery on the top, the Gen 2. For the Efoil, I was able to get 45 minutes plus hammering on the throttle, like 70%, 75% the whole time, and just hammering on the bay. Really, really impressed with the runtime. The Lift X is quieter, had a longer runtime and had more power. It was also more efficient in the lower motor setting. You know, the difference is the Lift X is about, it's over 10 pounds heavier. It's quite a bit heavier. But you know, you don't really feel that on the water. So I was totally impressed with the Fusion setup. So much more power and longevity from the Gen 2, even the HP. Okay, so we're gonna do a weigh-in, and the way we kind of organize this is I'm comparing the new Fusion to the Lift X because the batteries actually have a similar capacity. So the unit that I'm testing and the unit that I'm going to weigh is the Fusion setup with a 32-inch M6 lift mast in the Efoil position, which is about 60 centimeters, and the V1 motor. You can see me here assembling. That setup weighs in at just over 33 pounds, which is fairly light for the board, mast, wing set. That's the Florence 130, the same set I used on the Lift X. The Lift X is a bit heavier. We got about 48, just over 48 pounds. The new batteries, the new Lift X batteries, which will be released next year, are 2.5 pounds lighter. We actually already have them. This is the older battery, so this is 2.5 pounds heavier. It's going to be close to 45. So we've been focusing on the Efoil portion of this, which is kind of a new capability for the Fusion. The Assist capability is still the main use case of the FoilDrive product, and the Fusion is no exception to that. You know, Bobby and I both took it out and did some assist riding. The longevity of the Fusion in the assist mode is absolutely incredible. And here's Bobby to talk more about that.
I've been out riding the assist in Galveston and down at Surfside a couple of times now. And what I found is, even though there's an extra added weight, I've ended up getting a lighter unit because I've switched to a Sonova board from a Zapple that I had before, which was about 4 pounds heavier, and the unit's only 3 pounds heavier. So going from the Gen 2 Max down to the Fusion, my overall rig is actually 1 pound lighter than it used to be. So it's kind of funny. The unit is heavier, but now that I'm in a different trench and everything, my whole all-around rig is back to being light in the way it was before, which is kind of cool too. So in the waves, what I feel off the bat is when I'm on my 1000 for my weight at 140 pounds, what I used to be able to catch about a thigh high, I'm now kind of ducking into about a waist high wave. I was in Flow 1000 front wing. It's about 11 aspect ratio foil, 1,000 square centimeter surface area, pretty lifty, goes fast, goes slow. It's kind of like a surfy-ish downwind-esque, but not a downwind foil, just a surfy foil. Still turns well kind of thing, which is cool. So, but anyways, yeah, when I'm out there surfing that, what I feel is, first off, once you get past 50 minutes to an hour, 20 minutes into your session, you're kind of like, well, what do I do with all this extra time I've gained? Because it's interesting. Normally I come in at about an hour, 10 minutes in, and I get some water and I have a break and watch everybody else surf, but I'm still out there, and it's been an hour, 40 minutes in, almost 2 hours in, and I am the same level of exhausted I get when I go kiting and wing foiling, which is really cool because I end up getting in this altered state of just being able to surf the waves and enjoy it and hear the water. And yeah, it's cool because my sessions are just so much longer now, close to 2 hours, 2 hours, 10 minutes. And again, I'm goosing the setup too when I'm riding it like that. I'm not actually doing some like small board techniques I usually use when I'm riding like 30-liter boards with a FoilDrive. This is like a 40-liter, and I was able to do more of an Efoil start and an Efoil like front side turn into a wave and then let off the throttle. So versus like to extend that battery closer to like 2 hours or 2+2.5 hours kind of thing, I could do more of my surf paddle up start where I just wait for the wave to hit and then use the wave and the motor to pop up. I could probably get maybe even 3 hours out of the system. It was cool. From a mileage standpoint, I get about 10 miles out of the Gen 2 Max, and on Saturday I got about 16 miles. Again, I was riding it the way I was riding it. It was more riding on e-power too and surfing, not just solely surfing.
As of the publishing of this video, we just got the first 40 of our Fusion units in stock. Waiting on the batteries, but we're shipping units today actually. The price in the US is just under $8 grand, $7,999. So that's the deal on the new Fusion. We really have been just having a blast on this guy the last week or so. Ben sent us one early so we can get the information for everybody. You know, we're on the ground level here. We're on the firing line with you guys. So you're gonna have questions when this thing releases on the 19th, and we're gonna have answers. So I've pretty much ridden it every single day since I got it, and I'm gonna overnight it to Bobby in Houston, and he's gonna ride it as well. They do a lot more prone foiling over there, so he's gonna get a bunch of prone foiling on it before we release this video. Call us if we can help, 281-508-6485. We already have units in stock and are shipping Fusions this week. You can also check us out online, HoustonKiteboarding.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys out in the water.